First time I walked in the studio was in Ridgecrest Apartments. An older guy from my neighborhood named DJ Sound.
Back then, Ridgecrest Apartments looked so big and long to me. I go in there now, it's like everything shrunk. Well, I just done got older.
He had a studio in his bedroom in his mama apartment. And the bedroom was small, and the studio was in the bedroom, the bed right there, the studio equipment.
Everything was pieced together, you know what I'm saying? But it had good quality.
I had to be telling him all the time, man, tell your brother put me on this tape. Tell your brother let me get on.
My brother told me one day that, Mario can rap. And he was real young. He was the youngest one I ever recorded. He came in one day and immediately just started writing. And he dropped it just like that. It's like he damn near memorized what he just wrote, you know what I'm saying? And I can see that day just like that. I always think about that.
All right, man, welcome back, man, to the Universal Thought Podcast, man, where we share universal thoughts, ideas, concepts, philosophies, and all around good conversations, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, we got a special guest in the house, man, but I just want to say, man, shout out to my boy Jabri, that's my guest co-host for today, man. He brought some heat today.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I had him on the podcast once before, man. It was a good one. We got into some deep stuff.
Yeah.
And I appreciate my boy, man.
We family, bro.
Already.
You know?
Already. Yes, sir. But this is your favorite neighbor's neighbor, your favorite credit guru, E. Smith. And I got my co-host,
Big Virgo.
No, Big Virgo, no. It's Slick in the building.
How y'all doing, man? Y'all all right?
Yeah, we good. We good, man.
Well, check this out, man. We got a Memphis legend in the house, man.
We got one. We had to bring him out.
I'm telling you, man. Now, I was, being from Memphis, being 40 years old, I should know who all the people was making noise in the city when it came to the music scene. But I heard the sound, I just didn't know where it came from. So when I when you sent me some content and some music, and I listened to them videos, I was like, that come from him?
Yeah.
That come from DJ Sound? So let me make sure I get it right, man. This guy's a producer. He's a beat maker. He produced several Memphis artists.
Facts.
From the likes of Yo Gotti.
Yes, sir.
Nigga Creep, which is Juicy J and Project Pat's cousin.
Right.
Dirty Red, Lil Babe, Player One, Bloody Bones, Full Clip.
Yep.
You got several artists out of Orange Mound and the Fraser area.
Yeah.
He created his own clique called the Fraser Clique. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I remember the Fraser Clique when I got to Memphis. Really? Okay, then. Let's go.
He actually one of the pioneers that helped create the sound, the Memphis sound that we get.
Right.
He is one of those pioneers. He put that work in.
We gonna get him right. Memphis legend on the music scene, man. Music creator, man. The one and only Carlos, aka DJ Sound.
DJ Sound.
Yeah, man.
Welcome, brother.
Yes, yeah, man. So y'all cousins?
Yeah, that's my first cousin.
Yes, sir.
Y'all first cousin?
First cousin.
My mom, you cousins with a lot of folks, man.
Look, my family's so big, bro.
So Snap your cousin.
Facts.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan your cousin. Might hear man.
Michael will be.
Yeah.
You said Snap. I was about to act about Jimmy Hunter.
You remember Snap?
That's who we talking about.
Snap. I taught that young
That's what
fella
we talking about, man.
Yeah. I taught him a lot, even though I was our football player.
Yeah.
Even though I played basketball.
He started out playing football.
That was my little dude right there.
He started out playing football first.
That was my little dude right there.
Snap was hard, man.
That was my little dude right there. We played the summer league at the Bluff.
Yep.
And he said, Slick. He said, man, How can I cross like that? That's easy. Just make him take a step to the left or the right, and you can cross him. You good. But Snap, only thing he would do when he did cross, he wouldn't go to the hole like I did. He would just pull up and shoot. When he worked on that mid range and he got better,
Got it.
that was it.
Yeah,
And Snap
shout out
left-handed
to Snap. Nah, you're right.
He was right-handed.
Who am I thinking about? I don't know who it was.
You
man.
probably think about Eric Porter. Guy named Eric Porter from Raleigh, Egypt. That's the coldest left-hand dude in probably the world. He was Jalen Rose before we even knew who he was.
Right, right. Yeah. Well, man, we got DJ Sound in the house, man. So we about to dig into it, man. So first off,
Let's get it.
give them a little bit about yourself, man. Where you actually from, and what actually got you into DJing. Now, before you start, how old were you first of all when you like started messing with the DJing?
Man, I had to be at least about 16, 15, if not no younger than that.
And how old are you now? Everybody cover there. I'm gonna cut everybody mic off.
Those who know me know how old I am.
Man, you look good, man, for whatever age you is, bro.
Appreciate it. But
That's a good one.
back to the question.
Yeah.
That you asking me. I'm lost for thoughts right now. But
Get it right. You get it right.
I was I'm about that age. Somewhere up in there, and lived in Fraser. Before then, I lived in Greenbrier. Before then, I can go on back.
Man, you can go
But
on back.
yeah, just Fraser period in North Memphis. So I started getting into the music around at an early age, around that time.
So we talking about real old school turntables for real.
Real old school turntable for real. Used to,
for real.
you know, messing with messing with my daddy records that I still got for him.
So
From
you
him.
was scratching. You was scratching too?
Scratching on these records, you know, putting pennies on the head of the needle to keep it down from jumping, and you know old school. And one thing led to another, and started getting equipment here and there, a little bitty voice records, a little bitty keyboards, and moved up to drum machines and 4-tracks, and now we talking about going on into as the older I got, and you know what I'm saying.
Right.
So
would you say you were a music connoisseur? Was you heavy on music back then?
I was heavy on music back then, and it's just always been in me. Because that's all I was around.
Yeah.
My daddy used to play music all the time, every day. You remember school used to play?
Yeah.
So it was just it grew on to me.
Bro, you wasn't in the music?
You know I was into music.
I mean, it's running the family.
I had no choice, bro. But
You wasn't doing nothing in high school, bro. See, we go back to high school. I've been knowing Bree since 7th grade, 8th grade.
Man, you better call Black and ask Black.
Thought it was 6th grade.
Was you playing the drums or something?
Nah, bro. That's a good one.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I got one question, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Is it like a ear for music? Where you can hear something that will coincide with another type of genre, and you can put it together, or it's just you like music, or you can know how to put music together.
Like you said, I had an ear for it, where I can hear one thing and put something else with it. Just twisting it up, flipping it, putting something with it. Cause we started off making tracks and getting records, and had instrumental part of that flipping, or rapping, or making something over an instrumental of like, I'm just gonna say like LL Cool J stuff, or original concept music, or something like this, and it just started getting to the point where you wanted to put your own touch to it, and when you got to the point, I felt like I can do that, and then so I just started getting familiar with beat machines and how to work those, and RIP to DJ Livewire. DJ Livewire was another DJ and a producer that was heavy on making tracks and everything, and he showed me a lot. And he the one who programmed my beat machine, and of questions I had about and everything, he always answered them for me and everything. That's how I got real good with.
So that brought your own sound and
Brought my own
what brought you into that's kind of like what brought you into your own sound.
That what brought me into my own sound, and you know I always liked it spooky sound. You know that just was me. You know, and I always this kind of stuff I made because I told this story on many other podcasts and other stories that I was brought up around Halloween. Because my birthday is the day before Halloween.
You brought up around Halloween.
So it was like, it's like when I was young, all I was doing was when my mama threw me birthday parties with the hot dog, peanuts, and stuff like that. The fruit punches and stuff.
Mints and stuff
the little
like
mints
that.
mixed with the peanut.
Yeah.
It was always costumes. But I ain't understand. I ain't know. I thought birthday parties were costumes. But it was really because
Halloween.
It was really because your birthday is the day before Halloween.
Did nobody tell you?
So it was 2 for 1. So
let's really
scary movie.
But did you hold on?
He said scary
You got some
movie.
siblings? You ain't seen nobody else that didn't dress up for their birthday?
Did nobody else have a birthday with costumes with me?
I'm saying you didn't see like why y'all ain't dressing up for y'all birthday? Yeah, you didn't.
And I was young, but as the older I got, I had figured it out. Yeah, I was so young, man.
That's crazy.
And just I heard hear stuff and good sounds and stuff and scary movies and all that kind of stuff, and I used to say I can do something with it.
Right.
I hear a little like 3-6 Skinny Pimp in your music. Like when I heard it, that's who I thought about. I kind of thought about Skinny Pimp, and of course I thought about 3-6. Did you doing it like I guess collaborations with them?
I never worked with now one of those guys, and back then, shout out to Paul and Skinny Pimp. And Juicy J, probably Pat, the whole 3-6. But, back then, I was doing, I just had my own sound. Right. I just keep going back to that because they had their style too, don't get me wrong, but we both was using different equipments. And I did the best of my ability with what I had, and that's what I came up with, the stuff y'all hear. And, they was doing their thing, and I was trying. I don't want to sound like nobody. I was trying not to.
Right.
But that's how the Memphis sound was.
Right.
Regard all of us, had that.
Because I was about to say, is Memphis
gangster walking sound?
Is Memphis a specific sound, or you want to stand out as a sound of Memphis?
Memphis got its own.
It got its own. It's a specific sound.
I'm talking about it got its own sound. But you want to stand out within that sound.
Yeah, of course you want to stand out and be different. I think I had a little trademark on certain things that I made.
Yeah,
like it was a sound that you heard in mine that sounded like a DJ sound beat, or you heard a sound you heard in 3-6 stuff, a sound you heard in Skinny Pimp stuff, and so forth. But everybody had a different trademark in their music. DJ Zerg, DJ Squeaky, Spanish Fly.
Right.
The list goes on. Everybody had their own little spark in there. You said, oh, that's a so-and-so beat.
I was just asking that because I didn't come up on the Memphis sound.
Right.
I was East Coast.
Okay.
So when I got to Memphis, I'm like, I'm not going to lie, what the fuck is this?
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? And then I started going out. Honestly, for real. I didn't know. Even though I came up in Memphis, but I left Memphis and came back. By that time, Memphis had its sound.
Right.
At that time, I was on the East Coast sound. I'm like, what the hell y'all talking about?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. I can listen to it at the club. Or if somebody else playing it, I wouldn't buy it.
Right.
So by saying that, what you think you did that would make you buy it or got the crowd hype? Could it be you can keep Memphis hype on the club scene, or could you keep anybody hype on the club scene, no matter what city?
I think I could. I think in the beginning it was Memphis because I wasn't out there, and eventually my stuff started going from hand to hand and all that. This is like we talking way before YouTubes and all this stuff, social media and all this. So it was hand to hand from the trunk and all this. But it spread it out.
Right.
It got a lot of people used to ride way from wherever they came from to come to Memphis stereo stores just to buy mixtapes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's how it spread it out from word of mouth and from hand to hand. And it got out there like that.
Let's get into how you got with Gotti. So, how did that situation come about, and how old was Gotti when you first got with him?
Gotti had to be about
14.
I'll go younger than that, about 11.
You said 11?
11.
Yeah, like Lil Wayne. He was like Lil Wayne before Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
And like age-wise,
It was always in Gotti, though. You know, I think when he was younger than 11, he still, because he was brought up around that kind of life.
Yeah.
And no, that's all he knew, so.
North Memphis.
Just like my cousin Dirty Red, his sons was brought up around that kind of life, and it rubbed off on them. And they doing it, you know.
Now, if the world get a grasp of my little cousin them.
Who? We talking about right now?
Yes, Lord.
Yeah, he said Dirty Red. There's a lot of Dirty Red. I'm trying to figure out which Dirty Red
Big
you're talking about.
Guapo.
Yeah, man. If the world get a grasp of my little cousin them, bro, it'll be a whole different ball game.
That's the only thing. Like back then, again, just like he was saying, I wasn't big on Memphis rap. Growing up, I was a New York. I like storytelling and stuff like that. But I did. Gotti grew on me. It was certain things from 3-6 they grew on me, and it was and then I started getting to the beats. So I knew who all the rappers was back then. But now, if you call somebody name, I'm not gonna know who they are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm from Orange Mound, and you can call somebody. I ain't gonna. I don't know who these folks is. So you got to give me some. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Place
I'm from Binghamton.
Boo!
Nah, shut your ass. Shut your high school going ass up.
I'm from all
So you know
over.
Illinois. You heard Illinois from Binghamton.
You said who?
Illinois.
No,
You done did work with Illinois, right?
Yeah.
It all depends on who.
I think he from Binghamton.
Yeah, I'm from Binghamton, McAdoo. 3032, I never forget it. When I came to Memphis, that's where I grew
Who
up.
don't know Lil Noah?
Yeah.
But it was like the only two that really grasped me. Now I came to Memphis and I left Somalia in '93, and somebody gave me a tape of they bought MJG.
Okay.
Took it back to Virginia. I'm listening to it. I'm writing. This okay. This okay. They talking about something.
Right.
Yeah.
My style of rap is talking about something, not talking about what you got.
Right.
And like Eric said, storytelling. This how you get out of this.
Yeah, they
So
brought the storytelling to
Slick
me.
Rick
And,
and them and stuff.
and
Yeah.
I got up there, I let a couple people hear it. They were like, "What the fuck is this?" It's the same thing I said when I heard it. But if you actually start listening to them, I don't listen to rappers. I like listening to lyricists.
Right.
If there's
There
a
you
difference.
go. It is.
I like listening to lyricists talk about
It
something.
is.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not in the Lil Wayne era, but I like listening to what he said. The metaphors that make you think, oh, I'm cool with that.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you can say something to make me listen, because if you're not saying anything to listen, would you agree? I'm only listening because somebody behind the scenes made the music
Right,
to
you know.
make you listen.
Right. That
And
makes
Ball
sense.
and G are definitely lyricists.
Oh yeah.
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 They made a lot of people outside the industry step their game up.
Right.
Let's be honest about that. And we can't forget Tila. Tila made a lot of people step their game up.
Tila, Player Fly,
Gangsta Pat.
Gangsta Pat. See,
Al
Gangsta Pat
Capone.
used to come over. Gangsta Pat used to come over to he was on our street, like he used to. It's a guy stayed next door to me named Poochie, and he used to come over there all day and all the time. And I remember I went over there one day. He was like, "Man, son," he was talking about my mama. He was like, "Man, the mama over there, man, cooking some. She was cooking breakfast in the
smell
odor was coming outside.
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was then until they told me. This man had he had a Pringles can full of money. My oh, but I thought it was some Pringles.
Yeah.
Like what?
Your great ass wanted
I'm a
some.
little nigga. I'm like, what?
Cash.
Mine filled to the brim. You hear me? Boy, that was a day. So you were part of that scene. So I'm pretty sure you was around a lot of rappers. Mm-hmm. As far as Memphis goes, what other cities like did you actually kind of venture out to, or you just were Memphis bound?
I was Memphis bound.
Oh, okay.
Cause I was always working. So it was like all I did was went to work, came home, made time, made music with my guys, my friends, my family, and that's it. Work and that, and so you know what I'm saying. I didn't really have time. If I had to go out of town with them, sometimes I used to have to miss out.
Yeah.
Or just you know what I'm saying, or request to be off to do that or something. But I was always working like I'm still doing, and I just keep working.
Now you being real quick, I was watching the video and I seen Gotti said you had a studio in your room.
Yes.
So you set up. So I'm saying now I like to go into the mindset of like what makes people take up I guess a skill and they say this is what I want to do. What made you set up a studio and start inviting people over to actually get some studio time?
Yeah, I was just so deep into making music, and I was getting so good at it, what I was doing, and I was finding new ways to do it, that I was making beats without even people not even rapped on it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So they come and I say, you know, it made it easy for them.
Mm-hmm.
I said, you know, so you can do it two ways. Sometimes you can let them rap, and you sit there and kind of start putting something together by listening to what they saying. Or you can have the beat already made, and they can come in. Oh, I got something for that.
Mm-hmm.
That was much faster for me. So I had a lot of beats already made, and I was living with moms and then my dad. So I put it together in my room.
They let you make up all the noise now?
But it was quiet because you got to think about it. When you recording, I had respect for my neighbors and stuff, but. And my partner McGee and them stayed next door. Him and Shane, rest in peace.
Yeah.
They used to love it.
Oh, okay.
Upstairs, my barber LV stayed up there. Used to love it. So I'm recording around my partner and them upstairs, downstairs, next door. So all them loving it. We talking through the walls and we beating on the wall, making music to each other, and so. It was love, but I used to have respect still and cut it down. Mm-hmm. And when we recorded, you're recording through headphones, so it ain't out there.
Right.
Then when you get through, you can play it out loud or have, you know how to, you know. But it was always quiet when you recorded.
So was it something that you wish you would have pursued as opposed to a 9-to-5, or you happy with the situation?
I wish it was something I could have pursued as a 9-to-5, but, you know.
It ain't never too late, bro.
No, it ain't. But you know, that was then. I was doing it for fun.
Yeah. So
it was a passion. It was love. It was just. I didn't know it was. I didn't see it getting serious. I didn't know that.
God give you gifts, you know, for you to get paid off of. There was a talent that He blessed you with, so it would never be too late for that talent to be exploited.
And you're right. You're right, cuz.
At the age of social media now, all you got to do is just get on social media and just.
And that's another thing there. The days
it's easier. It's easier for you
I don't know
now.
when you started, when you did it,
Yeah,
but you have social media. Social media have so many outlets right now.
It's easier
a whole lot easier.
Yeah, it's easier.
But the grind is like would you rather? Have you ever thought about if I'd have grinded this out and made some of myself doing this, or you happy with your life doing your 9-to-5? That's what I was saying.
Right.
But
the 9-to-5 went bad, but I used to actually have fun at my 9-to-5s then. You know, it was getting away from everybody, getting away from everything. You know, going to work, and then I was so anxious to get back. With the equipment there and everything, I used to get up in the middle of the night, middle of the day, when I wasn't doing nothing. If I'm just thinking about something, you could just go make it right then while it's fresh on your mind.
Almost like a stress reliever.
Yeah, it was a stress reliever. I got it made, and I went in there and created something. And when I got through, I sit back and listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I had a mind. This gonna be hard, so I want to. But I didn't know who gonna rap on this. I wasn't doing too much rapping then, but I slowly started getting on my own stuff too. I started rapping and producing it. You know what I'm saying? Then I had, you know, other people touch up on things here and there on the beats and stuff too. So, you know,
when you so I used to listen. I listened to Gotti, not as much as I had a few friends that was straight real Gotti fans. Is it any tracks that like on any of his albums that you actually produced? Like it's something that we can go to and we can hear your sound?
The only thing I did was some percussion on one song on his album, From the Dope Game to the Rap Game, that my cousin Dirt and Bay produced.
Was it FUB?
Violated. That song Violated. I just did the percussion on that.
Okay.
And Bay did the rest of it.
So that particular CD he talking about, my family, the CD that made Got It Hot, they did do all of that work
in my backyard.
It was just my other cousin, my other two cousins. You know, from the first FUB that you heard, my cousin did that. Tuesday night, I was laying up in the bed. My cousin did that. They rapped all over the music. You know, so the footprint there.
Brino.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotti name was Lil Yo.
Lil Yo. You know, it was a lot of little this, little that. Everybody was little. But
just, folks still call me Lil Bree.
Yeah.
I'm finna be 42.
It was a quick, easy, fast way to make a name.
42. I got
either you young or little.
Couple days.
I'm not young.
Right.
Nowadays you got 3 letters.
Young person, you know, young person and little person. That's what it was.
I forget the other guy we interviewed. He was DJ. Is it easier to use live instruments or beat machines? Would you rather a straight beat machine 808 or a regular 808? Or do you use 808? I don't know.
He was the turntable king.
I was on turntables and stuff, but I like the beat machine.
The beat machine, is it like easy to learn as opposed to an instrument?
It was the way DJ Livewire showed me it was, but you know, I only mastered one really beat machine and
MPC.
I couldn't get down with the MPC, but I only mastered the Boss 660. Everybody know that, and that's where I did a lot of my stuff from. The Boss 660.
Stick to what you know.
Yeah, because I wouldn't actually know what about 660.
I never heard of it before in my life.
Yeah,
the turntable or
it's a beat machine.
A beat machine.
The old one like that, and then process that process, then that process.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you know I got familiar with the keyboard. Shout out to Mr. Will. Mr. Will, I used to go over his house and put my thoughts into what I heard and made it on his keyboard. And of course I asked him questions as I was doing this stuff. He helped me out on that and guided me the right way.
Making your own sound.
That's when the bass lines was getting long. Right. Because he had that board that did that.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not a DJ or anything, but I listen to music.
Yeah, that was that bass was holding
things. So I'm not saying I know how to do it because I don't. But I do listen.
Yeah.
And it's like if you play something like shit, that sounds like damn Star Kiss from 1967.
Right. I got you.
When I say connoisseur of music, it's like because I listen to music. I don't know how to make music. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But that sound like that. Okay, if it sound like this, because a lot of music I listen to, and you don't have to say nothing.
Right.
Nobody have to say nothing.
Right.
And it's the music. I appreciate the music part of it. So have you ever found yourself in that way that you want to make some music that people can listen to as opposed to just somebody getting on it rapping over it?
Yeah, and that's close to instrumentals. Damn near pretty much. And I used to make mixes like that, and what I did was I made a mix. I made a beat that could have been used for something to rap on, like a song. But I had so many beats that I made mixes out of. And what I mean by mixes is I take some words from another song that I made with a hard beat that I made that could have been a song, like I said, somebody could have rapped on. And I just put them saying the same thing over and over on it. And it went for a long time. So it was repeating the same thing over and over on a hard beat as the beat changed it up and everything. So
basically you could appreciate the music.
The music.
So let me ask you a question before you ask that question. If you had the new equipment now, what do you think you would be able to do?
If I had the new equipment now,
that everybody else using, what
that
would
everybody
you be able
using right now, that I'm trying to get to that point,
right?
I'm gonna slowly get back out there and have the biggest
crazy.
I'm gonna have the biggest fan base ever. And
would you be a Manny Fresh, a Dr. Dre, Timberland, or
On sound.
Jermaine Dupri?
all them combined?
On sound.
Who?
On sound.
On sound.
Because we look at all of them, guess where they got their sound from?
Same place.
No. They
Where?
got it from Memphis.
Yeah.
Of course, yes.
There you go.
That's why I be trying to tell people.
They just
bro.
beat us
I
putting
swear
it
to
out there.
God.
Atlanta got the jump because they had more.
That's right.
They had more support of the sound. That's why a lot of them left Memphis and went down there because my stuff ain't hitting in Memphis. So I'm gonna go down here. I got somebody that'll put it out.
Right.
Even though
Everybody had
it's
to
not
go outside
it's
of
not
Memphis.
mainstream yet. I know this, and I was just getting in Memphis.
And you're right.
And that was my understanding because some people at that time I did know.
Right.
They was like, we appreciate it. And I think the guy named out of Texas, Pimp C, said, y'all niggas stop stealing Memphis shit.
Yeah.
He
said it.
He was hard.
Pimp C spoke his mind.
You were hard on
Rest in
folks about
peace,
that.
Pimp C.
Yep.
He said, Atlanta, quit stealing Memphis shit. Y'all taking advantage for it.
Yeah.
Taking credit for it. Or something like that. Don't quote me. I'm not
He
saying
said
it.
Yeah.
Verbatim.
He said it.
That's
But
when that's when Atlanta was trying to be crunk, you know, because Memphis is crunk. So that's when they started trying to do all their kings of crunk and all this stuff. That's Memphis sound, bro.
Well, crunk was basically, from my understanding, was the spinoff from the dance shit they had out in L.A.
No. Like Lil Jon.
Lil Jon.
Yeah,
We
crunk,
talk about
they say they
I
had.
ain't talking about
What was the dance style they had out there?
In L.A.
You talking about crumping?
Crumping. That's crumping.
So
we talking
gonna
about
get crunk. We ain't gonna crump. We gonna crump. We gonna get crump.
That's where the juking. That's where the juking and all
I
that
think
stuff.
the guy even spoke upon this.
But that's not the same thing. That's their own
they
thing.
switched to the music side. I think your guy, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me, but the dreadhead dude, MJG.
Right.
We took our sound to Atlanta because that's what we get mainstream.
They went to
More
Texas.
mainstream than Memphis. And so well, we gonna get crunk with this shit. Get crunk with this, and then the next thing you know, what was them damn boys from Atlanta? They made a song. Let's get crunk to this. Let's get crunk to this.
It was a handful of
It had to be, yeah.
So
It had to be John. Though.
yeah. So
Lil Scrap It, Lil Jon. I mean, it was a lot of it was.
Yeah.
'cause before it was crunk music because you shit, I'm gonna get crunk on your ass, nigga. That's the shit you hear in the gas
That's where all the pop in the trunk come from. That's Memphis.
music, and it was taken down there. And excuse me, it was actually Jazz Faye.
Jazz Effect.
Jazz Faye.
He Memphis.
His dad from
He
South
Memphis, though.
Memphis, from South
He
Memphis.
Memphis.
He took that shit down there.
From Memphis.
His dad a Bar Cave.
Yeah,
Yep, Jazzy Faye.
that's who it was. I knew that name won't come to me.
Yeah.
So do you agree with that?
I agree with you. I agree with you. On to a certain point on that, yeah.
It's only because it was so harder for Memphis. Memphis don't accept Memphis. Folks have to leave Memphis for Memphis to accept them. When you like most of the rappers leave Memphis, then they blow up because Memphis ain't supporting Memphis, and that's where we're falling short at. Still to this day.
Yeah.
Still to this day.
But
Still to this day.
It's so hot right now.
But it was a time.
Memphis
See, I
always-
remember
Memphis
like when I
always
was
ran
young, before I really even got into music. When I used to listen to my sister and them play Ghetto Boys and all that. The underground, like we didn't really have nobody mainstream like that. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna say Memphis mess with Memphis, but if you can get your hands on a tape with a hard beat, you'll listen to it. Because all I heard was like Memphis beats when I heard somebody like in somebody's car. That's all I heard. At some point, once we got mainstream and Memphis rappers like Kill Shine went out to New York,
Right. Facts.
things started switching. So it took the attention off of us. And everybody, even Yo Gotti, he went out to, mess with Cash Money now. Like, everybody just left Memphis.
Yeah, you're right.
So we kind of needed, people like you to keep the sound here and will be, I guess, a kind of a pioneer to push more Memphis artists and keep that sound, You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
let it
What they
go
say?
away.
Yeah, we
What
had a lot
they
of
say on
rappers, we just
Hustle and
didn't have a
Flow?
lot of producers.
What do you say on Hustle and
So
Flow?
by you producing it,
Come
how
back
do you
home,
make
man.
that local guy?
Man.
How do you make that local guy
Come
get
back
national?
home, man.
If you had to produce a local person, what would be your steps into getting them to be heard nationally?
Social media. I was just gonna say
Social media.
It's social media, man.
Man, all they got to do is hang a microphone up and play a beat.
It's social media.
They ain't even got to go to no studio and record. Hang a microphone up and let it fall from the ceiling and sit there and rap.
Wow.
That's all they got to do now.
It's that easy. So
It's that
basically,
easy now.
they not putting work in. So would you take that offense, but they don't have to put in work, and you to put in all the work?
You know, I can't get mad at them. I mean, that's the era.
I'm not
That's
getting mad. I'm like,
well,
you're just
not mad, but I don't blame them. I mean, you know, that's the change, and it's for the change again.
Yeah.
It's already leading to another change. We're gonna be talking about, remember, social media. Something else it's gonna be easier. It's getting easier and easier.
Yeah.
So that's wild. You can sit at home behind. I can
The
turn
future.
I can turn this on right here
And be there, bam.
shit. I done made $2 million a day.
That's it.
Yeah, that's on, bro.
They got the technology for it.
They
They
some
for
on
sure
the
got
screen,
the
bro.
technology for
You know
it.
what I'm saying? That's crazy.
The stepstones is
I mean, like, it
amazing.
is just like, damn, I had to put all this work in. I had to go buy this. I had to go buy this. And the only thing I needed was a damn microphone and a phone.
But back then, putting that work in like that hard way and making stuff, that made you stronger.
You appreciate the
You know
pressure.
what I'm saying? So that, I feel like I went through the grind. I was going through the grind to, you know what I'm saying?
If I can say this and everybody understand and hear it, bro, if Memphis, everybody that's artists in Memphis came back to that original Memphis sound, could nobody in the world touch that. When nobody be able to touch that.
They kind of like Glorilla. They sampling a lot of old
They
360s.
slowly coming back.
Yeah.
They slowly coming back to it. You know, they slowly coming back home.
They can't deny our sound, man. We taking over there, man.
Like,
We
man,
taking
Memphis been took over. Memphis been took over because that's where everything come from. You see folks juking in China now.
over. Yeah,
You see folks juking in New York. That's Memphis. Memphis is the blueprint
And
of
they know
talent.
it. They know it.
Blues. What else? We rock and roll.
Eric gonna laugh at me because
Jazz.
Eric gonna laugh at me because I'm finna give you a history moment.
Go on, give me a history moment. Hey, look, I can sit down.
Where did Gangsta Walk start?
Here.
Who made it popular?
It come from the Petties.
No. Who made it popular?
Who made
DJ Spanish Fly.
No. Who made it popular?
Who made it popular?
Who made it popular? You should know this.
Who made Gangsta Walking Pop?
Popular.
Gangsta Walking.
Don't say it because you're right. I know
Juking or
it.
Gangsta Walking?
Juking the Gangsta
The
Walk.
Gangsta Walker. Who made Gangsta Walking popular?
Was this a one person or was this?
Yeah. He did it on stage for the first time for the nation to see. It was-
Crunchy Black.
No.
It gotta have a black in it though.
No.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
You know what I'm talking about.
It's on the tip of my tongue, man.
MC Hammer.
He right.
MC Hammer.
He was the one because he was already big.
MC
So he
Hammer.
took it from us.
He
and
took
he
it from
took it out.
He took it to LA.
He did.
And he showed everybody how to
He
gangsta
did.
walk.
He did. You were,
That was in '87.
You sure right.
yeah.
And that's how he got signed to death row. They thought he was a thug.
I'll try to go back to like, who started it.
No.
Here in the city.
MC Hammer, because they did all the songs you see, you gangsta walk and all that. MC Hammer did that.
Yeah. You true.
What's
Get
the-
buck,
That's
get
true.
buck.
Yeah.
So MC Hammer was the first one that was getting booked.
Okay. He was a thug too though.
It was somebody,
it was
somebody
like a award
said
show.
that
He was a thug, too.
It was another person on the podcast. I can't recall who it was, but they said that MC Hammer said that on a show before that he got it from Memphis.
He got it from Memphis.
Everything Google
And he
information.
did. When he
now,
came
so
out
we
there and
can
did
find
this
out.
right here,
Where's-
and then next
where's
thing you
MC
know,
Hammer from?
it spawned off to
MC Hammer from
when your
Cali.
boy made the song Gore-Tex.
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Mix a lot. From him, E40 was a little bit later, but it was another guy, Jesus Christ. I know too. I'm sorry, but anyway, what's
Nah,
it?
that's
Not
what-
Ron C. I want to say Ron C, but
That's
it
what the
wasn't
young
Ron
folk
C.
need to hear.
It wasn't Ron. It wasn't Ron C. But there was another West Coast cat used to do it.
Too
Oh,
short?
let's do it. No, not Too Short. Too Short, nigga, get
Spice One.
No, it wasn't Spice. Spice was in the 90s. It was the 80s guy.
Boy, you naming them Run C Spice One. I remember.
So I'm older, so
Yeah, I remember that era though.
Me and Eric younger, that's why we quiet.
What's that guy name?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
A lot of folks don't know Shock D from Oakland.
They don't know what they're doing.
A lot of folks don't know Shock D from Oakland.
Yeah, he is from Oakland.
But God dog, what's this guy's name?
And he's from Oakland, the one you trying to think of.
I want to say
Tell me what.
San Francisco, Oakland, all the Bay. He's there. God damn it!
You gonna think of him before the podcast?
Jesus Christ!
That's all I yell.
Well, when you think of it, let me know.
I will,
Because I want to know too.
Damn.
Me too now.
You had a few. What was your name before it was DJ Sound?
Rapping C.
And rapping who?
Rapping C. Like you said, rapping Carlos.
Rapping C.
Just plain old rapping C. I couldn't think of nothing because I was getting into as a producer and then trying to be a rapper. I was like, man.
That's funny.
And then I went to Trans Sound C. Just
Where did
Trans
that
Sound
come
C?
from? How trans sound C?
trying to be robotic and space age, you know, and so and I just put one and two together, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm a DJ, and I just took that DJ Trans, DJ Sound, DJ C, DJ Sound. That's what I stuck with,
And it flowed. I'm talking about it flowed.
and that was it right there. It was simple, plain, straight to the point. That's what I wrote.
And you ain't have to change your name a whole lot of times like P Diddy.
Nah.
Really, dude.
I'm just saying.
Come on.
Yeah, did it.
Listen, when you stick to a name long, 25, 30 years, hey man, you in the game. That's how you know you solid.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Max 7.
Was it too soon for me to say that? I'm sorry.
Max 7. I'm sorry, I spurred that. Max 7. Max 7. That's what I was trying to think of. Max 7.
Never heard
Max
of
7. Yeah.
Max 7.
Boy, you
I
got
heard of Mac 10.
Boy, you seasoned running.
I heard of Mac 10, but I never heard of Mac 7.
Right. He gotta be from Cali too. If his name Mac anything.
I'm not
Mac Dre was from Cali too.
You know?
I'm gonna look into him though, but
I think it's Mac. I want to say Max 7.
stuff.
Yeah, it's just like he had to sound like Devin Dude.
Okay.
Oh, now that was a beast. Devin the Dude.
So you
Lord,
Devin the Dude.
yeah, that's
He's still with us, ain't it? Devin the Dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, he's still
Nah,
he's still a bullet.
Yeah. Was it anybody that you I guess grew up watching, studied, you know, that you felt like could be a good mentor to you?
Man, it was Dougie Fresh,
Dougie Fresh.
Public Enemy.
Thumbs up.
The whole Def Jam period, LL and Ronnie MC, like you said, so back to the Ghetto Boys and man, MC Shy D, Luke Skywalker and them. I was on them. I was when the rap started.
Shy D. Yes, sir. Let's go.
I just seen the piece of paper go
Let's go.
I was on all this stuff, man, because I started getting to the point I was getting so many records, and every time I go to the record store, I used to go to the Ice record shop more than anything. Every time I went to the record store, I see some more rappers. They're like, they were cutting out. So who is this person? There's some more. Let me try him out. You know, and you know what I'm saying? It just, man, that whole from the late 80s up to 2000. I can't name all of them, but I was on everything.
Wax or CD?
Wax.
Yes, sir.
And I still got a lot of that wax.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
What's up?
Yeah.
We know about CDs. We don't know about wax.
I know about cassettes.
You don't know about Wax?
Unless it's Michael Jackson. I mean, not Michael Jackson. Jackson 5. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Then, you
45 or 33.
See, but
Wait a minute.
45
see, when they were doing that stuff, when I was able, you know, when I did come visit and stuff like that, I always had to go outside.
Yeah. Take your ass
I
outside.
was a little younger. Yeah, I was a little younger, so when I did get to go to Ridgecrest, I was up the hill playing basketball and stuff like that.
You
I
got from
wasn't.
Ridgecrest.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Me, see, a lot, like I said, my neighbors, back to that, I'm going to say it real fast. Lethal Villain.
My family from Scutterfield.
Ooh, Manassas.
Yeah, that was my family from.
I got family from over
Yeah,
there.
Lethal Billy, my upstairs neighbor. Shane, rest in peace, my next door neighbor. MC Money Gangsta Gold.
He was bumping
Lil
too. Shine
Yo.
was tight.
Who else? Player 1 and Player 2. All them was right there in the apartments with me. That's how they end up being the first ones that I was recording and stuff because they lived over there in the
Everybody
apartments.
over there wanted to
I
rap.
was doing like a Ridgecrest thing in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? People.
That's how everybody basically was rapping then.
Man, it could have been hard. You could have
That
had a
could have been.
reunion.
That could have been tight.
And I used to actually ask some of my other partners and stuff, hey, you want to rap? And they was all, but I did ask.
Yeah.
I got some beats.
So you don't think they would just want to whatever y'all did when y'all was at that time? Think just like have like a park picnic in the north, and just say, hey, come out, let's have a good time and just reminisce.
Yeah, I think that can happen. Yeah, I think they'll love to do that. I think so. I do. Yeah, it would.
There's gonna be a lot of South Memphis people there too because the other side of my family is strictly from South Memphis. That's why I don't understand North Memphis and South Memphis.
Glenview
I
and
don't
all
understand.
that, yeah.
I don't understand.
You don't understand the separation?
I don't understand it because I got one side. My daddy's side of the family from North Memphis. My mama's side is South Memphis and North Memphis. So I don't understand.
The thing about it is, there's nothing to understand. You all family, so
That's what
families
I'm
shouldn't be
saying.
separated.
Memphis should
so
be.
don't understand where you're from.
Memphis should be all family because all of us know each other.
Yeah.
Everybody know everybody
To
in
a
Memphis,
degree.
bro. To a certain degree.
To a degree.
You probably know 2-3 people down the line from that person you know direct.
Exactly.
And then Memphis ain't big.
It ain't big.
It ain't like no
Nah.
side. Like no, you go up the street, you in North Memphis. Like
It ain't big enough for the activities that we got going on. Memphis is not big enough.
I think
not
it's
big
I think
enough.
it's
I'm
small
tell you
enough
something.
for the stuff we got going
Hold
on.
on,
It's too small.
No. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
When you look at large size cities in Memphis is only considered a medium city because of the population.
Facts.
Because it's not congested like other cities. Memphis City, the city limit is actually bigger than New York City. It's just
city.
the population is not there.
Right.
That's why you get in this in the Rams and
per capita.
Exactly per capita with Charlotte, Houston. Houston is a bigger city, but guess what? By land,
Landmass.
Memphis is bigger. But Memphis fall in the medium because of the population, and they lost that to Nashville.
So we barely touching with 1 million here.
650.
So we ain't even nowhere near that.
But the land mass
you
is
can't
bigger,
get-
but you got 4 million, which a smaller land mass in New York City.
Yeah,
So
but
that
you
explains why they
can't
start zoning stuff off then.
you can't get away from size though. Like any city you go to, black neighborhoods, they gonna claim a side, they gonna claim a hood, they gonna claim a block, they gonna claim a
And why?
borough.
Why?
That's a rabbit hole,
That's
bro.
That's understandable. But when all this stuff started, bro, them folks was taking care of the hood.
Right.
Folks got away from it.
Yeah.
Folks got away from it. All of this stuff started. It was based off. All this stuff was in line with the Bible. Folks got away from it. So
I wouldn't say the Bible. It was in line with the
I'm talking about the groups and the organizations.
The groups and organizations. It was concept
They was in
to
line.
protect your neighborhood.
They was in line
And it
with
was
the Bible.
not. It was not against the other neighborhoods of your same color. It was actually against police brutality.
That's what it was for. But they was in line with the Bible and the Quran.
That depends on how you looked at it.
Yeah.
But then you got gangs. Once gangs come in, they gonna separate, a color from a street. We got this. I mean, you can't get away from that's
I don't believe in blaming none on gangs. I don't believe in it because
you don't believe in violence.
Do you believe that gangs separate black people?
do I believe in gangs separate black people separate black people? That was beating us.
No, it wasn't.
That's an idea. Put the light against dog. That's an idea.
Okay. Do you have common sense?
Common sense and knowledge.
Okay, so why would you believe somebody else said you already know?
Put what is it? Willie Lynch. Put the dog against. Hold on. You asked me a question. Let me explain it so you can understand my train of thought. Put the dark against the light skin. You see what?
Why?
That's what they did. That's what they did back then. DNA is programmable, bro. Everything we going through now was programmed and beat into us, hung into us. We ain't going through nothing. We going through old stuff.
You ever seen anybody hung? So why would you believe it and why would you go against them transgressions?
Why would I go against it?
No, why you even believe it?
So we got images. We seen it.
When you seen it? I'm asking you. When the last time you seen somebody hung?
Shit, somebody got the last time. The last person that got hung was what?
No, I said when the last time you seen somebody
I ain't never seen it personally.
So, the part of self growth, I can respect what my ancestors went through. But as long as I don't allow it to me, I respect that. But now I got the knowledge and sense not to let it allow it to happen to me.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
And I'm not gonna use that as an excuse
it's not an
for
excuse.
my downfall.
It's not an excuse. I'm not using it for an excuse. I'm simply saying it's programmed into DNA.
Have you ever had
That's
deprogramming?
I know all about that.
No, I'm saying, have you ever heard of deprogramming?
I know all about this stuff, bro.
So I wouldn't speak upon something I used to think about.
Well, let him say what he's saying. Everybody, it's so many ways. It's so many. First of all, if you have a group of people that's controlling how we think by way of all the things they put into place to get us to be socially engineered, we're gonna think a certain way about ourselves, and then we're gonna be subservient to the people that put this image in our head to make us think less of who we are.
That's the thing. They don't have to do it no more. Because once it's etched into your DNA, because DNA is programmable. They didn't have to do it no. They don't have to do it. They don't have to do it. They don't have to do it no more because it's all in us. So now we go against each other because that's how it was designed to be. That's why folks got to wake up mentally, bro.
Let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you, Jabri. If you prior to them actually burning everything down that we had when we came and we started building businesses, right? Why do you think we was able to do that then?
Talking about Black Wall Street?
Yeah, but here's whoa. This is my question. Why do you think we was able to do that then, not caring about, who sees us, whether or not they burn it down, and then we get to the point where we're not going to do it, and we would rather just work for them or, do things. We're not building together. We will go completely the opposite direction. Why do you think we'll do that? Like, why do you think we'll just change our mind and not even do it no more?
So with Black Wall Street, somebody had they all worked together, bro. Everybody had one person came up with their vision, and everybody followed their vision, and that's why it flourished. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's why it flourished. But now it ain't no vision; it's division. It's division then. So, and ain't nobody stepping up saying, "Hey, look, man, y'all need to calm down, bro." Ain't nobody doing that. Folks just going along.
Okay.
Folks gotta have enough sense to know when that bus finna fall off that bridge, bro. You gotta get up off of it.
How many towns also fell doing Black Wall Street?
Shit, everyone that was black.
How many was it?
I can't name.
I can.
You're a little bit older than me.
Yeah, correct.
Everybody when they say Black Wall Street, they want to say Tulsa. The only reason why Tulsa burned was the Great Depression of '29. So the only way they can get some money back, the only town at that time that was flourishing was Tulsa, Oklahoma. So that's where they burnt it down. And that's how you got insurance.
Insurance, right.
That's how you got insurance.
That makes sense.
But they also flooded a town in Georgia. They flooded a town in Florida. All this happened the same day. A lot of people don't want to talk about that because you don't hear about Tulsa.
Right.
Lake Okeechobee is a town under there in Florida. Uh-huh. They flooded one in Pennsylvania. They flooded one in Ohio. It was 5 towns, black owned everything.
So that's like
the same day.
Like Lanier type.
The same day.
Right.
All of it got flooded, but they want to take it over there because the closest the stock market people could get to was Oklahoma, because they were trying to flee east,
Right.
because the east was flourishing.
Right. I get you.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna disagree with you.
Nah, ain't nobody finna disagree with that.
Yeah.
That's some nice knowledge. But see,
That's gonna have to be another conversation for a different day. Because it's gonna be so
I had to stop because I was about to say something else. I thought if I said that, it would have went somewhere, so I had to catch myself. But it's good.
But I like that though. That's the type of stuff I like.
Yeah, we gonna have to do this again. Cause I'll be like, okay, well let me get this out the way and let's go and get deep. But
in real life though, man, when Memphis was established, bro, it wasn't nothing but like 1,000, 2,000 people here. So all the slaves fled from the bottom to
Auction Street.
to come here for better opportunities, bro.
No, they was brought from Louisiana to Auction Street.
That's where my family from. So I know what my granddad told me. You know what I'm saying? He came.
They came from Louisiana. They came to Auction Street
for better. My granddaddy said for better opportunity, bro.
Yeah.
But these folks ain't doing it better opportunity.
It actually
that's the one thing I do definitely know that is true. Because if they identified us, because we like to say I think we have cultural roots in Africa, but we're not African.
No.
We were breeded over here,
bro.
and they actually identified us by our color.
Right.
So I get what you're saying, because the very, very dark African actually would even look at us, fair skin, and be like, yeah, that's a slave. They'll shade lighter than us. Like we literally was identified by us being a shade lighter than the African.
Right.
But man, let's get into something else, man. Because I'm dealing with you, bro. This man.
This
3-hour conversation about this.
Only reason why I said that is to show why we so segregated now is our culture today.
mentality.
Well, hold on. One more thing. Let me say this.
It's an idea.
Race.
Yeah, I ain't bring a race now.
But what I'm saying, it don't exist. Race
don't exist.
Is something that they came up with. It only exists here. And when they say white and black,
bro,
right?
Look at the palm of your hand. White is in us. Black is in us. White people.
Oh Lord, don't let me get into that. Please don't let me get into that. Please don't listen.
We just talking about when they created black and white.
It's only one race, bro. It ain't no race. That's all I'm saying. It's not no race.
Race itself, the human race. I get it. I'm just saying why they came up with the whole black and white thing.
Why do you think there's a race?
Why do I think that?
Or why do I think? Let me rephrase that. Who created race?
Europeans.
No.
Who?
Christians.
Let's get back to this music.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Stop right there.
Trust me. That was the. If you go fill out a job application, it's gonna ask you about your race.
It ain't you about your
black or white.
grief. It ain't you about that religious back grief. I already know where you're going to.
I'm gonna leave it alone. That's a different subject.
They're gonna be part two.
Let's get back to the
I'm gonna leave it alone.
This one is. I'm actually probably gonna have to break this whole thing up in one and two parts. Let me ask you this, man. As far as music today and what you hear with the sexy reds and all this bullshit, man, where do you? How involved are you? Do you still listen to rap?
I do.
Right. Who are what's your genre of rap? Are you a trap music?
I keep going back to. I ain't gonna lie. I keep going back to our shit.
Memphis.
What you mean?
Memphis. I'm old school.
Yeah.
I keep going back to, like you said, Luke Skywalker and them, and
Yes, sir.
the stuff we made, and the stuff that Squeaky and them made, the stuff that Zerk and them made, the stuff that Gangsta Pat made, the stuff that Tom Ski made. I mean, I'm stuck. That's why I'm still with that era.
So when you ride
with a little
yeah,
new
that's right.
style.
I know you go there.
What you listening to?
And when I'm riding, I'm either bumping our stuff, the old stuff, or I'm bumping Man, you'll be surprised stuff I play.
Can you play music?
What are you playing?
What I'm playing?
3 6.
I'm bumping them too, but I'm playing stuff.
And
Talking about around the
what
city.
I'm playing. I'm playing stuff like
what's
let me
that?
put it like this.
That song, Rick James. Sometimes
I'm Rick James,
Yes,
just
sir.
different. He
Smokey
like different
Robinson.
genres. It's just like different.
I just jump from one thing to
Yeah.
nothing.
It's mostly old
That's what I
stuff.
like.
Easy E.
My daddy, he had me on. I mean, Confunction.
Yeah, that's right.
Function jump.
Yes, sir.
James Brown.
James Brown. I'm on that kind of stuff.
Okay, not to cut you off, you
Isley
said
Brothers.
Confunction.
Hit me with
Did
the
you
audible.
appreciate the rendition that Bruno Mars and what's the guy? What they call themselves? Silk Sonic.
Did they?
They redid that Confunction jump.
I loved it, man.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's good.
goodness, that was one.
It was. I
Anderson
loved
Paak.
that because that was my song.
Talk about
Yes.
Anderson Paak.
Yeah,
Anderson
they call themselves Soul Sonic or something like
I
that.
couldn't believe they redid that. It sounded, man.
They're
that-
just
man.
like Confunction,
Sure
and
do.
maybe a little bit better.
So I'm a little bit better. Yeah, man. That was. Yeah, but that's what I'm
That's
on.
nice, Eric.
That's kind of
Anderson
like
Paak.
my Isley Brothers, Maze. I mean, when Isley Brothers Maze, I just went to their show up there 2 years ago. We went. Man, I can believe my two favorite top groups was together on the same stage.
The Isley Brothers Maze.
They
Them
have-
your top two.
Man, they're my top two.
Damn, they was on the stage. Say when?
They're my top two
Like
with
2 years ago.
music.
It was right at the
with their
Lakers.
music. It's I hate to say that. I can go on. I can say James Brown.
No, I ain't gonna say
sounded
that.
so
I'm a little bit different.
You know how they say your top five?
I'm gonna have to.
Off the wham, I'm gonna say Isley Brothers and Maze.
I need to know
Then
what
I'm gonna go to the
See, I'm gonna have to go. We had this conversation
know what
before.
it
Yeah,
was.
it-
With music
2 years ago.
wise,
Right.
I'm not going
And then we saw
wrong with
Dougie
Earth, Wind, and
Fresh and
Fire.
LL Cool J.
That's another one.
They was just here.
You found
Music wise,
See,
see,
that's-
that's just want music.
They was at the
Earth,
Phoenix
Wind, and
Forum.
Fire.
They was at the Phoenix.
What, bro?
Give me the music before you say anything.
Right.
What's that?
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Give me
Right.
the Earth, Wind, and Fire. Oh my goodness. Jesus.
Man, it's so many. Don't get them.
And believe it or not, for the new age, a lot of people sound crazy, but their music is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can rap and sing to it, but them goddamn
That was
roots.
a good show.
Now you see how crazy when you get to talking about music, how you bring everybody together.
Yeah.
That's the one language everybody understand. Yeah. You ain't gotta.
Music.
It's people that don't even speak the language and still.
We understand
You know what I'm
drums
saying?
too.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Tyrese, dog. His album came out yesterday. Man, it's R&B and
Right.
soulful and old school. It's what it is. Like when you listen to it, you feel like you back in the day when it was just real R&B.
Real
When you
good
really
music,
singing on it,
yeah.
man. I
appreciate the heads up.
hey man,
I'm gonna look it up later on.
hey, it's kind of it's a lot of pain in it, and I kind of
We know why.
well yeah. Well, he talking about his divorce and stuff like that,
Divorce,
but
yeah.
it's still love music, but it's pain in it, and it's a lot. It's depth to it too, dog. Y'all gotta listen. It's 20 tracks on there, but I think the app that I got will only give me like 17, so I'm missing 3 of them. But go check out the album. Shout out to Tyrese, man.
Turn your pain,
you
turn
said
pain
it's
into
a-
passion.
Yeah, yeah.
You said it's a nice R&B.
Beautiful pain is what it called, huh?
So nowadays, I'm a little bit older.
He said he don't want no
Dude.
young nigga listen to this shit either.
No. Back in my
Shit,
day,
they
we
don't
listened to
want to
R&B
listen to
while you was making love up, whatever you want to call it,
Right.
fucking sex or whatever. Now people listen to R&B to get the understanding of somebody else's feeling and your pain, like you said. So, what's the difference? Would you rather listen to it just to get over your pain, or you listen to it just to relax, or I'm gonna put this on when I'm with my old lady?
You talking about you got to listen to it first.
No, I'm talking about the new day R&B.
I ain't never heard no New Day R&B.
It's plenty of.
Oh,
It's just like the young guy that called himself the new king R&B. He ain't made a hit in about fucking 3 years.
Mario.
No, Marquez. No.
Marquez,
Jacquees or some shit like
He only
that.
had one hit though.
I'm like,
He only
dude,
had
no,
one
he had a couple
Nah,
nice
he
songs,
good
but I'm like,
yeah, he good.
you ain't did them damn
Yeah, he
thing.
was good.
that was just to get attention. He just went
Yeah,
by saying that. That wasn't.
He should
That was a
have.
fly by night
He should have kept going at it though, cause he was good.
Yeah, he was
cool,
cool, but hell, he ain't had no producer. Well,
Right.
but you agree with that?
Yeah.
Somebody
That
make the
wasn't-
music. You gotta make that music before you sing.
And then
It's
he was
the-
signed to
it's the
Cash
music.
Money, so you know that ain't no R&B type of
That's what I was
type
saying.
of label.
Well, if that's not your label, why would you tap into that? If that's not the music you make, why? Because
they had
would you tap
somebody-
into something that's outside of your box? Would you try to deal with that?
Yeah,
I don't know. If I did, I'd go in there and try to make a change. But as far as like you said, he was with Cash Money.
right,
Cash Money had somebody that dealt with that type of music.
right.
They got different producers, so they use this producer for that.
Right.
They got this producer for that.
Yeah.
And that's what they got. So it ain't just one person.
Right.
I don't know.
Is it good?
I'm just a fan of good music.
Yeah, me too. I love music.
If that come on like,
I really like.
ain't nobody said anything.
Man,
Come on, let's go dance.
Yeah.
The older I get,
What you
I
saying?
start listening. I'm listening to I like euphoric, eccentric type music with just a vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? I can't even. I don't even know these females' names.
And Nico?
You like Don Tolliver?
And Nico.
Yeah. Gene Aiko.
You like
space.
Hold on. I don't.
SZA? You like SZA?
SZA. I like
Yeah.
SZA. Hold on. I gotta play this here.
It's one girl that got a song that
SZA and Summer Walker or something.
I'm gonna put this out here.
I like
I'm
some.
very biased when it comes to female singers.
You
I can't
biased
stand a
when-
female singer that holler.
You
No,
biased coming to-
have
when
some
you come to
soul,
everything.
calm it
Yeah.
down, and sing.
Yeah.
Them hollering Beyonce, no, I don't like that.
No.
But it's one girl, I can't remember her name, and she got a song out now on the radio. I don't listen to the radio much, but it's a nice. It reminded me of Sade, and I am a diehard Sade fan. Sade,
Man, she's so hard.
Yeah.
the black
Pull up
girl, the
Jericho.
NDRE. I like them because they just sing. They don't try to do overboard.
Right.
In my opinion,
Right.
I don't like the overboard singing. Keep it cool, keep it calm, get high here and there, and calm it down, and keep singing. I like those type singers. Oh my goodness, what's that song? I just heard this morning.
Alina Perez
No,
and Galimatias. Oh, y'all want me to play it? Okay.
no, you gotta. God dog it.
What that Hispanic?
I heard
I
See,
like
now that
Hey,
kind
that's
of
a
stuff.
vibe, man.
Yes.
See, that's that kind of like that. Give me like a little neo soul that you can just smooth and listen to. Long
I don't
get
even know the genre. I don't even understand. I don't know the genre. But
That
I can
kinda
listen
sound-
to it.
Callie, Urias or something like that.
I don't know
She
what
has
it
a
is.
beautiful voice too. And
Yeah.
it's a smooth,
As long as it
sultry,
stay
but
like that,
yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah.
You know, that's
I like
cool
that.
to me.
I like that.
But when
Yeah.
they get that, oh fuck no, shit. Well, no, I can't listen to you. You just hollering. You trying to do too much, in my eyes.
And you know who else I used to bump in the car when you asked me about what I be playing in the car?
Who?
The Jimmy Castor Bunch.
Never heard of that. Jimmy Castor Bunch.
And when I bump that, she be like,
This has been
"Oh,
another
like
episode of Universal Thought Podcast.
That's why he didn't say his age when we first started. That's why he didn't say his age.
Cause the Roots.
Because
I went to the show with LL. It was an LL show with all the artists he bought. The Roots came out and redid their song "It's Just Begun."
Is that the same show they did? Is that the same one they did? God damn
Boy,
it.
that is bopping to me, man. They did that live up there on that stage. I couldn't believe it. And I hunted down.
What's that
Who was
girl
that? Who
name?
was that?
What was that girl name?
He also to his heart.
We
Is
went
that
to
the one
Guy
that
show.
they
Remember
sampled?
when Guy came and all
Bumping, he ain't live like that old school. Yeah, he was he just like my brother, though, my older brother.
When Guy came,
Yeah, when, yep.
That's crazy.
What's the name? What's the name again?
That's the old horn dude.
This right here, my type of shit.
Hold on, let that play. That's on the Mac soundtrack. They sampled it off the Mac with Isaac Hayes and get yourself together, bro. Damn it, fuck. It's Isaac Hayes. That's the
Now
rip.
y'all
That's the
see
rip.
how older people act when they music
when
come on.
they sampled it off that. They sampled it
In
off
a
that.
system, that right there.
Yeah, that's, oh my goodness.
And when I
Boy, now you're talking that, boy. You're talking now.
yeah,
Boy, what is 70 76?
I done woke up the old head.
Oh, God. What's that boy name? Baby. Yeah, for real.
I done woke him up.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the roots. The roots bring on it. The roots be doing that right there live right now today.
What's the love boy name? When he drop a bass line, and I forget the what's the name? Black Moon. He do all his damn shit and by his own. He just hear stuff. That's crazy. And I forget the guitar dude. Oh yeah. That's 76.
The guitar?
76, 77. Like
That's my dad. See, all I know.
Yeah, that guitar.
The guitar. I love the guitar.
It's a mo now. I'm just.
Yeah. To me, that's music. I can appreciate that.
I love it, and I always went to instrumentals. I like instrumentals better than anything. I like instrumentals.
What you think the best instrumental when you say that?
Doing the butt, cause y'all was nasty.
No,
Y'all was
no,
nasty.
about the instrumental song. I want to hear yours. I'm gonna say if you think you can agree with what I think.
One of the hard instrumental songs to me was Barry White Group. That orchestra he had.
Oh, the orchestra.
Dog.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot they called it.
Like 7-8 minutes long or something like that.
Yeah, they had a lot of instrumentals, and man, they were bumping. Barry White didn't even sing.
See, then he's the instrument.
Hold on, I know exactly what you're talking about.
What about oh man, what's the name of the I don't know if it was the album or the song. It's something with noise in it. I was about to say that. All the noise.
The Art of Noise.
Yeah, the Art of Noise. The Art of Noise, Mamas of Love. I think that's the greatest instrumental ever.
Right, it is. It's one of them. It's top 5.
That's it. You top 5?
Top 5.
Okay, give me 3 or 4 more over there.
The Barry White one that I can't think of.
Walk on by Isaac Hayes.
Well, Kenny G, everything is instrumental with him.
Woo, boy, you got me. It's too many just going real fast through my mind because it's a lot of.
When you think of one, everything else start coming.
Everything else, and I can't get the name right, so I'm on blast right now. But yeah,
I think the Art of Noise. It is one of that's just hard to me, and the other one is not Spandau Ballet. God damn it. I just put 2 songs together.
See, you're doing the same thing.
I put 2 songs together. It's not Spandau Ballet, but Spandau Ballet is good.
Right. You give me time to think of one.
I know, right?
What y'all know about that Arrested Development?
You really do.
They don't have an instrumental.
They don't damn instrumental.
But they were bumping. They had
Tennessee. I used to get clowned by this shit when I was in Virginia. Tennessee. Who Tennessee? Arrested Development.
Arrested Development.
Oh, okay. They used to clown the shit out of me because I went to. I think I told you that about that when I first got to Virginia. Nope. And we going to the damn classics on the base. It's called Classics, not liquor store. Okay. I'm coming out this. Don't remember that. 1989, I finally get to my duty station in Virginia. We going to the Class 6. Remember, Class 6 is liquor store. Mm-hmm. They picking up fucking Tanqueray and Paul Masson and all this shit. Guess what I picked up? Gin. No, a Fifth of Night Train. Man, what the fuck are you drinking?
Where's the Mad Dog? They still sell that?
I owned up the dip out there. Dip was 89.
Mad Dog drinking mother.
What we on live? Well, you can't say that we in school drinking.
Man, whatever. I say it. Man, we was stupid.
Hey, look.
But I was out of school though.
Mad Dog was something. Yeah, we was in middle school drinking Mad Dog.
Goddamn.
That was my next
I'm
question.
telling you, strawberry banana. Who me?
So check this out.
I don't drink no more.
You don't drink?
Nah, he don't drink. I ain't drunk in a month. I ain't had nothing to drink. I don't drink that. I just forget. I can drink wine and I have a glass every now and then.
So that wasn't last month.
But I think I'm gonna take me a shot.
What?
I'm talking about the last time I drunk.
Don't forget your question.
So when we was in school, we had teen clubs. Did you DJ at any of the teen clubs?
I did not.
Oh, okay. You smart man. Boy, you a smart man.
I didn't.
The Mirage. Let's see, the Mirage 2001. Level 2. So you ain't did that?
I was actually going to those. I was in the parking lot doing circles in my car.
Like the place you told me.
You was in it.
Yeah.
He was there. He just wasn't participating.
Yeah. Did you go to the spot?
21st Century.
You didn't.
Now you know I did not club.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest thing.
It was down the hill from Ridgecrest.
Baby, all up they
21st century.
Okay. Yeah, ooh. The spot. They used to get the shooting at the Mirage though.
I said that.
Is that the one on Hickory Hill and
No, the Mirage. Mirage out
and
Brooks.
Winchester. What was the one that on Mendenhall and Winchester that just used to be a team jump?
It was
2001.
2001.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, when I came to Memphis, started playing football. That's where we used to meet up at.
Yeah.
They had parties at. But I came in '93. Just let me know.
You ain't go to no teen club though.
No, I ain't go no. I came to Memphis in '93. I never forget this. I had just got from Somalia, and that was the year that the Cowboys won the Super Bowl. Deion Sanders had on a blue Armani suit. I had just got that motherfucker from Thailand, and I came to Memphis that summer. I was coming up for 30 days before I went back to Virginia and Jersey. Mm-hmm. And we went to this damn place called Prentice on the Hill.
Oh yeah, you ain't gotta tell me. That was my sister in them club. You ain't gotta tell me.
Dude, we in there having a good time. Next thing I know, come in the side door. Brrr, I left my jacket, everything. I left that motherfucker. I went to my grandma's house in Binghamton. I said, Grandma, I'm going back to Virginia. I ain't got to put up with this shit here. That was the first time I ever cursed in front of my grandma. Like, y'all shoot up the damn club?
Yeah.
That's what made me not go to club, bro. My first time going to a club, nigga shot clean over my shoulder trying to hit somebody. And I wasn't even supposed to be in the club. I was a teenager around some
I was grown, but I'm like, God damn, I'm coming home to have fun.
The worst thing they could ever do was have a teen club. That was crazy.
Nah, this was an adult club, but the adults I was with, we can't say no names, but...
Do you have any...
38.
Do you have any of your old, like your original, any original stuff, like cassette tapes and stuff like that?
Yeah, I got a lot of my masters that I still got. I call them my masters because that's the stuff that it was actually made on. Yeah. Before I mixed it down to a cassette. Mm-hmm. I did my own mixing down and stuff, so I still got them. Some of them gone. It's a handful of them. It's a handful of them gone, but I still got them. I still got them. I can go back and play instrumentals. I can go back and do acapellas. I can go back and put it together. I can go back and put new vocals over those tracks if I want to. But
you still got equipment?
Yeah.
So just say if it God came back to me, could you make me some or take this old spit and make it sound new? Could you do that? Or
I'm quite sure I can, especially with the stuff that they got now. So, like I say, I'm trying to build myself back to that point of this new stuff, like he was saying, and I'm gonna do a lot of stuff with my old stuff, my own stuff. I'm gonna make a lot of new stuff with the old stuff. It's gonna be hard.
So, would you be open to trying the new equipment, or you just?
I'm open to it. I'm
want to do your own.
I'm open to trying it.
Man, it's so easy now. Even the stuff you got now. Like if you was just for the sake of putting out some content, you go on TikTok, you make a good. People will be wondering, man, what is he doing? But not knowing that you got your old school, your turntable. I mean, it's just a way to show people where the origination of the Memphis sound came from.
Yeah, I can scratch my own stuff down. Back then I didn't never know how to scratch your own stuff. So right now the way they got it, so you can put anything on a turntable.
That's what they do on TikTok now. Yeah. I'm talking about turntables. That's what they doing.
Yeah.
So
it's about so what is the equipment where you can you program one beat? Just say if you want horns, I got the horns. You start the horns. Okay, then I get the highs. Then I get the mids, and then I put all this. And is that like a what type of process is that, or is it just like a system or something you use to put it all, incorporate it all together? You just add it one by one.
With the way they doing it online now, you can add them one by one. You can go as many tracks as you need.
Just
back then, song. And just think about it. Back then, just to make one song, just think about it. We used 4 tracks. 4. That's all we had. Then they started making 8 tracks, and we started getting
8.
But
16,
I did everything but with 4 tracks, and 4 wasn't enough really. So I used to have to go back and mix it down on one. I make 4 tracks. I used to go back and have to mix it down on one. Now I got 3 more tracks again.
You got any awards, anything like that from DJing?
I have not.
You have not?
Nope. All I got is appreciate yous and thank yous.
I was about to say any kind of recognition.
God bless you. Yeah, because when I was DJing back then, it was turntables, crates, records, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? House parties, backyard parties. One club I did DJ at 21st Century. It was called 21st Century Club. It was in Fraser. Then it moved out of Winchester somewhere when they moved it. But them known to.
I'm gonna tell you something. I know it's some people because I don't know whether or not this podcast is turned into a DJ podcast. I had two more other DJs on here. My partner DJ Banner and DJ his name is Jonathan Smith. He do a lot of karaoke DJing around the city. And man, if somebody like again knew you know, where you originated DJing, how you came up and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure they'll love, especially like an old school jam, something like that. Right. Man, they'll love to have you to DJ there, man. It's so much stuff around the city. All you had to do is put yourself out there on you're not really heavy on social media.
That's why we're here now.
I'm not really.
Right. To get that recognition, man. He actually one of the pioneers, bro, so that's why we here. That's why we here, so he can start getting the recognition that he deserves.
Well, we finna start talking. We finna get you. Yeah.
So if you take let's say a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, just to really on your spare time, just get back in there and create something. Just like say if you want to do a 60-minute mix of just music and turn it into the radio station, do you think somebody will pick up on it?
Quick, fast, and hurry up.
So what you waiting on?
I ain't waiting on nothing. I'm not waiting on anything. I just gotta find the right time
to get your feelings into it.
Because I still got a life, and you know, and it's with working and
nobody's that spare time.
Yeah, I gotta. Now, if somebody took me away and say, "Look, don't worry about nothing,"
that's totally different.
Go on there and handle your business. Don't worry about nothing. Go on there and create. I got them. I got to get in there and get back focused and get back without being bothered.
So is this a process of getting focused, or is just let it hit you?
Yeah, you got to be focused. You got to be focused on what you're doing, or you can't let nothing throw you off. It's a lot of stuff that throw you off, or try to throw you off.
So you believe that your music can make you sound angry, or sound happy, or sound energetic?
Yeah, because the type of music I made, sometimes if I was mad, I go and make an angry beat. If I was in a good mood, I go and make a good old weed smoking beat. And I go, you know.
So it's more of a stress relief.
It's how you can make whatever you want. It wasn't no limit. I'm gonna make this type of beat today. I'm gonna make this type of beat now. So I gotta make this kind of beat.
So you sound like Stevie Wonder. I make what I feel.
So you went off.
That's how it is.
Based on
that's how good music made.
Because I heard Stevie Wonder say that how I feel, that's what I make. So
pretty much. Yeah.
When was the last time you DJ'd?
The last time I DJ'd it's been years before I DJ'd in front of a crowd and made people dance. It's been a long time, but so I was just touching the turntables.
You gonna go crazy?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Did you have the business side of the music when you was doing it, or you was just doing it?
Bree, I was just doing it for the fun.
For the fun.
I don't even lie.
Well, not fun, love.
For the love and passion of it. I wasn't thinking business. I wasn't.
It's just a lot of folks. So you would actually agree that a lot of people got some untapped talent that they don't know can actually make them money, had them living a whole different life.
So if you had the business side, we probably wouldn't be interviewing you right now.
No, I probably been long
he'd
gone.
Been charging us right now.
I probably been on collab with people like Dr. Dre and stuff by now.
Yeah.
It ain't never music timeless, bro. It ain't never too late.
No, it ain't never too late. It ain't never too late. I mean, I play stuff that's so old, and they be, some stuff that I had that I never released to some, and I give them snippets of it on my page on Facebook or whatever, and some be like, I never heard them talking about how bumping that is stuff, but it's old. Because it's timeless.
So it's like how many songs over here original that you can say is you think is actually original? That's no sample from anything.
Oh man. It's a handful. It's two hands full like that.
that didn't sample anything. They was actually straight out of invention.
Just raw talent.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's not bad. Knowing your catalog, that's not bad.
Yeah. But majority of them was.
No, I wasn't talking about your catalog. I was just talking about the music now, today, that you hear on the radio. That you can hear some that hadn't been sampled. It was actually all original. That they made their own sound and all the things.
Once again, you got a handful.
It's a handful.
Because there's a lot of them. You look at remakes of stuff is sample too.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah. So it's like they redoing something. They redoing what we already got, but you just roll with the flow. But the new crowd, the new generation, that's new to them. Like I tell a lot of the young cats and stuff at work, they came from so and so. They been.
That's why music.
Because they never heard it. They never heard. If you know the music part, then wait a minute, you didn't make.
Like I be like, they came from the Castor Bunch. They be like, huh?
What is the braided bunch in 1945?
I be trying to school them. Now listen to this, and they hear me. Oh, that sure is that. Like what's her name? Man, what's that singer name? What's her name? Be playing the guitar. She real talented.
Alicia Keys.
No, not Alicia.
She played piano.
She redid Janet Jackson song.
You lost me.
She's a model. She's a young artist.
Wait a minute, talking about the little short girl.
You just don't know what you do.
Now, her is nice. Her is nice.
That's who I'm talking about.
Her is nice.
Like her.
She nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I like. Yeah.
Man, what I offered to say about her?
She sampled somebody, right? She sampled somebody.
That was Janet Jackson's song sample. And I used to play and to let them listen. Like this from Janet Jackson's song, so I played Janet Jackson original song. Just schooling the young cats on music, like.
Man, let
them know.
Let me hear. Let me let y'all. I'm gonna ask y'all, where do y'all think this got sampled from? I was listening to. I was like, wow, they came from. Watch this. Hold on. So, hope they don't flag me for this. I'm gonna have to. Here we go. All right, so.
I got it. Ain't no question.
Yeah, but where did they sample it?
Turn it off. Stop it.
Hold on. Hold on. Watch that.
This 2 or 3 I'm running across here. I caught it from the doom.
If you got it, then ain't a question. We ain't no room for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Show me you want my imperfections.
You speed it up.
Tell me.
That came from what? I think that came from.
It's a couple of them running through my brain. I'm like,
All right, hold on. Now what? Y'all gonna trip?
No, it ain't. Cause I done heard like 2, 3 of them.
Y'all finna trip. Y'all finna go crazy.
To be honest, I want to say sampling, son, but it's something else.
No, that melody came from somebody that's singing just like that.
Watch this.
The Dungeon Family.
That's bomb.
No, my bad. That ain't it. That ain't it. Hold on.
What? AAA auto insurance?
From Geico?
I know, right? Hold on.
Geico. That was a good one.
Whatever insurance company it was, I don't know.
That was exactly it.
God, goodness gracious, what?
Why you trying to break up bone or something? Sound like you.
Hold on.
Or you done forgot? What's Sean?
Hold on.
Sean, you got some ginkgo in there? You got some ginkgo in there?
What is that?
Ginkgo biloba?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the pill to help your memory. Now you trying to play Jodeci?
Listen to me.
I told you Bone. Damn, Bone and Jodeci.
That's it. It came from Bone.
Now, real fast. where that came from and where her song came
It's
from.
somewhere else. I'm thinking of something
This
else.
the original.
I want to go to what's name?
Janet Jackson. Making Love in the Rain.
Yeah, I said I knew it's older than that.
This the beginning.
And go back. That might be what's the name?
Ding, 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 ding.
Wow. And it's actually somebody else. Before Janet. Eric.
The sample goes on and on and on.
We getting recycled music.
I'm gonna stop in a minute, but I'm gonna let her sing.
And we never, man, you will never know.
That's why I say you ever know every time you hear a song, damn, that sounds like something. It's everywhere because it's a sample. You can speed up
I'm
or slow
finna
it down.
download that. I'm doing it. I like that song.
Janet Jackson.
SWV,
That's
Mr.
the
Rain.
original.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's not somebody else did it. SWV with Mr. Rain.
SWV did.
Mr. Rain. That Mr. Rain, you're gonna hear the same thing.
Yeah, I mean they can go on and on sampling. It's so many people.
And they got it. God damn.
I can make a song right now today and still use that same sample a whole different way.
And it's gonna hit.
And it's gonna hit.
Yeah. Well, man, closing out, man, we got a segment that we do. This is the Universal Thought Podcast Challenge.
Let's go. That's what I was
5
waiting
to
on.
6 would you rather questions.
That's what I was waiting on.
So most of all these really pertain to him and DJing, but everybody probably gonna have their own opinion on it. So these are well, 6 actually. Would you rather questions, right? So first question, and we asked a few other DJs the same thing. Would you rather play for a massive, diverse festival? So big boy crowd, right? Mm-hmm. Or would you rather have a more intimate crowd with a personal atmosphere? So everybody there know you, but it's a smaller crowd.
A personal atmosphere.
Personal.
Versus Coachella?
I would rather do the Coachella and the big old crowd and everything, but as of right now, I would have to go with the personal. Right now.
Right.
Gotcha.
When you have so many people, like in the UK and different places.
Yeah, but I gotta get. I'm rusty.
See, it's a pro and a con. If you're doing Coachella, if you're doing a big festival, you got so many different types of people. It's a hit or miss.
You gotta take them pretty days off
Yeah.
to get your set together.
Yeah. But there's exposure,
But
though,
hey.
so it's either way.
Yeah.
That's why it's hard. It's would you rather. So it's Goon actually said he gonna go for his dreams. He gonna do the big festival.
Man, go hard.
My partner, Big Banner.
Yeah. Go big. Go
But
hard.
that's how you
never
think.
getting on if you keep doing these little personal.
That's called comfortable too.
You can't be complacent.
Well, not complacent, just comfortable. Let me get comfortable before I step out.
Then
there.
I'm now let me. There you go. That's what I was
Well, I can
trying
understand
to.
when you're saying like
That's what I
kind
meant.
of rusty.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, and I can.
So really the other one. But I want to start. Let me do a couple more
Let
of
me get
these.
comfortable. Then let me ease into my comfortability.
So Memphis Music Festival.
Yeah. But some
Hill
people,
Street,
Yeah.
kinda.
but some people
that's what I
don't.
meant.
Based on how people think, like if he chose that, that's like how many like local, I ain't gonna say local, but small town band people, singers, stuff like that really never went mainstream. They would rather do small rooms, just like comedians. Some comedians would rather do the little
Like
small
small
rooms. It's more
There you
intimate.
go.
Yeah.
Like some people just like intimacy.
What do you think the smaller room is? Because I heard you say comedians. A lot of comedians I heard say they like the smaller room just for experience. So to
Like the
it's better
exercise.
for the bigger room.
Yeah, but some people
Something like that.
Dave Chappelle, he liked the small room. He don't like big stage.
True.
Yeah, so it don't matter how big you are. Sometimes you just like the more, you right there. You get to see them and
More
engage with them.
interaction.
Yeah, so I answered that right.
Your people get get to feel it.
Well, you answer how you wanted to answer.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no right or wrong.
Right. There's no right or wrong.
I got a vision.
It's how you feel. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Second question, man. Vinyl records or digital turntables for the rest of your career? You got to choose one. You can't flip flop.
Digital.
Whoa, you flipped.
Digital.
Digital.
He said it. So that mean he ready. That mean you ready to move forward.
You said vinyl earlier.
I got plenty. No, I said I got plenty vinyl. I got a lot of vinyl records. I did say that.
You've been playing
I
around.
remember we used to put pennies and shit on top of the needle to keep it down, but it was digital.
That's where it starts.
So that mean you ready. You ready for the new age turntable?
I got a guy. My shout out to DJ Ouija. I go over there and touch up on him, everything. Make sure I still trying to keep myself, fresh. And so he get me familiar. He keep me familiar with how it go now. So
okay. Yeah, you have to dive in it though, and I wouldn't even say it's really harder. I'll say it's probably easier.
It is.
But would you rather play a young crowd over an older one?
Yeah. Would I rather
play a younger crowd over an older one?
An older one.
Because they will relate more to the older music, though. So it comes to
I can't.
I believe the younger folks will bite more than the older people.
Well, my era, age and stuff. I'm gonna say I'm going with older
because you can.
They don't appreciate it, bro.
No, they really don't. Very unappreciative.
I meant to ask this because when you play with older crowd, do you think that you can get them hype, or they gonna dance, and you can slow them down, and they still gonna slow dance, as opposed to a younger crowd? You play a soul song, they is not gonna damn dance. They don't know how to damn slow dance.
Yeah, the older crowd know how to adapt to whatever I spin or what I play. They gonna make it. It's gonna be fun.
Exactly.
And we see that on social media. It be older people dancing to these little newer songs or older songs, but they still.
The reason why I said a younger crowd, because the Memphis sound has a cult-like following.
Right.
They trying to buck jump and buck dance. Fuck that. It used to be the time you can go to the club, you had to actually dress up to get in the club. And you didn't give a damn about sweating your suit out. Right. I put that shit in the cleaners.
That was before rap though.
No, it's still rapping there. You still have rapping there, Eric. Because the rap wasn't fuck a bitch in the ass and goddamn it throw a weave out the window type rap shit. It was real rap that was talking. My bad.
we gonna get
I'm gonna say that I will be able to adapt to whatever they put me. Hey, it's gonna be this type of crowd and stuff. I know what to play.
Yeah, it's gonna be now. You got this getting them too doggone rowdy.
I know how to. Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying? But you got some older people that they like some rap, but they don't want to hear that. Baby, I love you. You might.
I know how to do it. Yeah, I know what you're I know how to do it.
It's a lot of older now DJs that do not do young crowd.
It is.
Yeah. They won't do it no more.
You can't because
everybody don't want to let it
breathe. You go out when you social. When you DJ, if you like you said you play parties or something like that, and you DJ, you had a section of your session where you just play some social music.
That's what it's called. It's different sections of music. You start off with this, you gradually go into that. Now I don't got latest stuff. Now it's wide open now. Now you're part.
And then we got to bring it back down.
Yeah.
But again, that young crowd, they one dimensional. And if you play one maybe old school song, you may do one. Don't get too crazy because hey DJ, hey man, hey you tripping, hey man,
you know what I'm saying?
Play that Gucci bag up.
You're gonna have a lot of requests.
You worried about damn music, and ain't worried about this half-naked woman in the club.
Hey, listen.
That couldn't have been my day.
We was young before, man. We was young and we ain't want to hear all that either. You just start appreciating variety at some point in your life. So I don't blame certain people turning down certain parties. Like, man, I'm straight. You know
that's why you mix. You ain't playing nothing too long. You play a little bit of it, you blend into something else. It's going eventually you're gonna hear one of them songs you wanted to hear, but it ain't gonna be too much of it.
Yeah.
So you got your little share of, That's why you.
So you that type of DJ. So some people mix and some people play the whole song all right through.
And when they go out, play the next song and just play songs on. I mix.
You mix, yeah. So
how do you transfer to rap?
Like they be doing on them Friday nights live on the radio stations and stuff when they be mixing and scratch. Not too much scratching, but they mix.
See, I'm a little different because one of my favorite DJs is the one that had 11 Bullets. That's because he mixed hip hop and dance hall. And I put that on, I'm gone.
Yeah, he put his Stacey Adams on. He get the
there ain't no Stacey Adams.
He get the moonwalk on the kitchen floor.
Music.
All right, man. Next question, man. Yeah, on the kitchen floor. Tap dance. All right, look.
Tap dance. Did you say tap dancing?
Yeah.
Did you say tap dancing?
We disrespectful.
You niggas said tap dancing.
Would you rather collab? Would you rather collab with a mainstream artist But so a mainstream artist, but he's extremely difficult to work with. But you got a mainstream artist though. I'm talking about Big Boy, whoever that is, right? Or would you rather work with somebody that's up and coming and he mess with anything that you give him?
The up and coming.
Up and coming.
I don't want to deal with the difficult.
I know that's right.
Even though he mainstream, I'm talking
Big. I'm talking about you get him.
Be there.
All you had to do is lock in on the beat. And you got him.
Everybody be on the outside looking in, but on the inside they want to know I be dealing with a difficult situation with this person.
Yeah. Nah, I know what you mean. In a business where you got to deal with the public and somebody difficult, I do business too, and I just don't like difficult clients like mine. You can have them. I don't want them.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, man. Next question. Would you rather DJ a party with any and all exclusive tracks? So you got all exclusive. You got tracks ain't nobody got, right? Mm-hmm. Or have all the best equipment there is to have. Fog machine, confetti machine. You got the latest, greatest, tatest, 80s,
That's a
everything.
real good question. That's a real good question.
So you got the exclusive tracks or the best equipment. Which one you want?
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
And
whatever
I'm
benefit.
gonna go with exclusive.
Mine.
Exclusive track.
Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
Let me give you the only con when it comes.
No, not exclusive. You need the everything.
Somebody ain't gonna use everything. It's gonna be, I'm gonna use everything when it's needed. Or certain things when it I ain't gonna use everything.
Probably ain't gonna use the confetti.
Probably ain't gonna use the smoke.
But it's you got everything at your fingertips.
Everything that you need.
I would love to have it all, but I'm just saying, I just like saying when I DJ a set, I ain't gonna use all of it.
All right, so let's think about it like this: if you got all the exclusive tracks and you play something don't nobody know, even though it's exclusive, don't nobody know it. So it kind of like I gotta hear it a few times for me to get used to it. Like that's a benefit, I guess, but in some instances, it's all about how you look at it. What would I rather do? Would I rather be the best DJ, like want to consider the great DJ based on the fact that I can get a crowd hype?
Fact.
Right? I can play the same song all night to get the crowd hype. Or do I want to look good doing this and have all the bells and whistles and I'm mixing everything and this, that. You know, it's like pick your poison.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. I'm going to go with it.
But I'm just throwing out the pros and cons.
Yeah, and I'm busy. I see that. And, woo, I'm still going to go with the tracks. And I get them hyped because I'm gonna mix it and mess with it. They gonna be like, God damn.
Yeah, you. Possible. Would you rather have unlimited access to new music, but never be able to play your favorite tracks, ever? Or would you rather be able to have access to play your favorite tracks and never have access to new? You can't hear new music, so. You can always you got all the new tracks, but you can't never hear. Now this is just personal. You ain't got a DJ.
Okay.
You got access to all new tracks, but you can't never play your favorite thing, your favorite music. Or you can only play your favorite music, but you will never be able to hear new tracks again.
Play my favorite music, but never hear the new tracks again.
You can stick
because
you do that now.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm a catch up with that stuff. I'm gonna catch up with the stuff I ain't hearing. Eventually, they're gonna lead toward my way.
Okay.
Over the new stuff.
Now this you personally, like you like
me personally.
Yeah, like you ain't like you. I'm talking about your own personal.
Yeah, this exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, last question, man. What would you what you want your legacy to be? What you want people to remember you for?
I want them to remember me for the hard work I put in and the stuff that I made. No collabs or anything. And my creativity on my work. You know, and how I came up from, the
grind.
the grind, pretty much. Yeah.
That's
just
a real
remember me
grind.
from the grind. You know, from being who I am. Just
there you go. That's what I was.
You know, just not trying to be nobody.
That's
just
what I waiting on.
Keeping it.
Damn it, you appreciate me for who
I
am.
am.
That's all I want. You know, that's it.
That's the best accolade you can ask for.
I'm telling you.
Respect me for who I am.
That's it.
That's the best accolade you can ask for.
Simple and plain.
Well, y'all, we got a real Memphis legend in the house, man. DJ Sound, I appreciate you, homie.
Yes, sir.
It's been another episode of Universal Thought Podcast.
Let me say something before we go.
Yes, sir.
All right, shout out to my boy Unhappy Hours. Man, tap in with him.
My boy for fun.
Man, yeah, 901 Clothing, man. Get in with them. You know, good fabric, too. So, tap in with them. Facebook, TikTok.
I need everything they got for free.
Man,
his stuff a fee.
It's gonna cost me a friend, man.
His stuff a fee. So, you know, he supplied me with the girl, so I got it on her.
And I want to shout out a couple of people, man. Y'all cousins. I want to shout out Roderick, J. Rod Ship. You know what I'm saying? I want to shout out Chad Blunt.
Pop your collar.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out Tom Ski Mask.
Tom Ski.
And just a.
That's how long.
Just three.
Around.
I keep going on and on, but they know.
Keep on going.
They know.
Keep going. You got your moment. Go on.
Did you know Tommy Wright the third?
Yeah.
Go on. Let them know. You got your moment. Let them know.
You know what I'm saying?
Tommy Wright. Did you know Tommy Wright?
Tommy Wright the third.
Tommy Wright the third, man.
And Tommy Wright the fourth.
That's what
And
I'm
the fourth.
saying. That's what I'm
Doing
saying.
his
He know all of them.
Look to your right. Look to your right.
Like,
Look to your right. Look to your right.
He actually
And my wife. My beautiful wife. Can't forget my wife.
Look, I was sitting here saying
everything.
to myself.
Keep me focused and everything. Boy, everyone for her.
You almost forgot it, bro.
Well, since we shout out, wow.
Look, I
Shout out to my baby that's over there engineering
and about to sit down.
Working behind the scenes.
Doing everything.
I know that's right.
Hey, man, this has been another episode of Universal Thought Podcast, man. We'll see y'all on the next episode. You did.
Dig out.